Real estate license exams for dummies. Part 2. So you want to sell real estate? The job and basic laws. Chapter 5. Knowing the fair housing laws for selling real estate. Review questions and answers. The questions on a state exam normally involve knowing which laws are which groups are protected, and what the exceptions are. At the salesperson level, you can expect the questions to be straightforward. At the broker's level, the questions may require a bit more interpretation of the law. Remember to check your state law regarding state and local fair housing rules in addition to protected classes. Question number 1. Inducing people to panic sales by telling them that a lower class of immigrant groups is moving into the neighborhood is called A. Steering, B. Redlining, C. Canvassing, D. Blockbustering. Correct answer, D. Blockbustering. Blockbustering is inducing people to panic sell in order for the real estate agent or developer to make a profit. Redlining is discrimination in the lending of mortgage money based on location. Steering is directing people to or away from certain neighborhoods as a means of discrimination. Canvassing is selling out letters or knocking on doors to see if you can offer your real estate services to people. It's a fairly normal way of doing business. Question number 2. Sorry, we don't make any loans on houses in that neighborhood. Example of A. Blockbustering, B. Steering, C. Redlining, D. Acceptable business decision. Correct answer, C. Redlining. Redlining is the practice where banks and other lending institutions refuse to make loans to certain neighborhoods regardless of the qualifications of the borrower. Blockbustering is inducing people to panic sell to make a profit, for example by getting listings to selling properties. Steering is directing people to or away from certain neighborhoods as a means of discrimination. These actions are all illegal. Question number 3. Which of the following would be unacceptable under the federal fair housing law? A. A resident owner of a 3-family house refusing to rent to an Asian man. B. A senior resident for people over 62. C. A private club of graduates of an exclusive prep school. D. Baptist church sponsored housing available only to Baptists. Correct answer, A. The resident owner of a 3-family housing refusing to rent to an Asian man. Answers B, C, and D. The senior residence for people over 62, a private club of graduates of exclusive prep school, a Baptist church-sponsored housing available to Baptists, all fall under the exceptions of the law. There are no exceptions with respect to race. For more on exceptions, see Bending the Rules, Understanding the Basic Laws early in this chapter. Question number 4. Mike the seller refuses to sell his house to a black couple. A. He is breaking the law under the 1968 Federal Fair Housing Act. B. He is breaking the law under the 1866 Civil Rights Act. C. He is breaking no laws as long as he doesn't use the real estate agent or discriminatory advertising. D. He is breaking no law as long as he owns fewer than 3 houses and this is the only one he sells in 2 years. Correct answer, B. He is breaking the law under the 1866 Civil Rights Act. B is the correct because race was eliminated as an allowance exception by a court case that upheld the 1866 law? Answer A. He was breaking the law under the 1968 Federal Fair Housing Act. Is wrong because the 1968 law provides an exemption to the owner of a single-family house. Answer C. He is breaking the law as long as he doesn't use real estate agent or discriminatory advertising. And D. He is breaking no laws as long as he owns fewer than 3 houses and is the only one he sells, because there is no exceptions with respect to race, so Mike is indeed breaking a law. Question number 5. The fine for third violation. Question number 5. The fine for third violation for the Federal Fair Housing Act can be as high as A. $10,000, B. $25,000, C. $50,000, D. Unlimited. Correct answer, C. $50,000. $10,000 is the minimum fine for the first offense, $25,000 is the maximum fine for the second offense, and there's no unlimited fines. Question number 6. A deed restriction says that a property can't be sold to a person of Native American ancestry. Which of the following is true? A. The deed restriction supersedes fair housing law. The fair housing laws do not apply to Native Americans because typically they aren't part of the Indian nation. C. The fair housing laws take precedence over the deed restrictions. And D. This type of restrictions was automatically removed by the treaty in 1888. Correct answer, C. Fair housing laws take precedence over deed restrictions. A deed restriction must be legal to be valid. See Chapter 8 for more on deed restrictions. These restrictions may involve race, and some referencing ethnic city common in some areas are illegal and therefore invalid because of the 1866 Act or the 1968 Act. I made up the answer B and D. Question number 7. Which of the following advertisements for a house for sale will probably be acceptable? A. A quiet Christian neighborhood. B. Fill your Easter basket with a new house. C. Husband's dream workshop. D. 2 blocks from the local Apostolic church. Correct answer is B. Fill your Easter basket with a new house. In HUD determination, holidays like Easter and Christians have lost their unique religious context and therefore are acceptable to use in advertisements. Quiet Christian neighborhood targets a particular religious group. Husband dream house can be viewed as being sexually discriminatory because wives can also enjoy a dream workshop. 2 blocks from the local Apostolic church is incorrect because it references a landmark referring to a specific religion that is deemed unacceptable by HUD. Question number 8. Under federal fair housing laws, which of the following is legal? A refusal to rent an apartment to a man because he's gay. B. Refusing to sell a house to someone because he's Buddhist. Showing a white couple houses only in white neighborhoods because they ask you to. D. Charging different security deposits based on the number of children in a family. Correct answer, A. Refusing to rent an apartment to a man because he's gay. Sexual orientation is not a protected class in the federal law. It may be in your state, but it's not what this question says. Always make sure to read questions carefully and to be sure to check your state and local fair housing laws to see if sexual orientation or other classes in addition to the federal ones are protected. Question number 9. The Civil Rights Act of 1866 is not enforced by A. HUD, B. Federal courts, C. State courts, D. Federal Department of Justice. Correct answer is C. State courts. The other answers will all be involved in enforcing the 1866 Act. Question number 10. Which of the following is legal? A broker offering discounts to a member of a certain ethnic group as a way of encouraging them to integrate an area. B. Refusing to make a mortgage loan to a black family with poor credit history. C. A broker advertising property exclusively in Spanish language newspapers. D. A broker providing information on the demographics of a neighborhood, including statistics on race and ethnic background. Correct answer, B. Refusing to make a mortgage loan to a black family with poor credit history. Money is the only legal basis for discrimination. All other answers are wrong because they are discriminatory on some other basis that is prohibited by law. Answer D. The broker providing information on the demographics of the neighborhood, including statistics on race and ethnic background, might be confusing because the information is public. Real estate agents, however, must be careful not to imply in any way that they are steering people into a certain neighborhood. And that was the questions for part 2. So you want to sell real estate, the job and basic laws. Chapter 5, knowing the fair housing laws for sale in real estate. Thank you very much.